Hi, everybody. So I know you guys are worried like I am, and you're concerned about the impending threat that's coming on Monday. Hurricane Hilary will be here on Monday. 91% chance of rain. We're getting 24 hundredths of an inch of rain, supposed to be predicted, and 2/10 of an inch of rain is a lot. And growing up as a kid in Louisiana, I've gone through hurricanes. I know what it's like to go through a hurricane. I know what it's like to miss school and hang out with your friends and family. Hurricane hits, everybody stays inside when it's all over with. We would, usually go hang out. It's going to be nice weather afterwards. But one of the things that we need to know is this hurricane is very serious. And so, because I've gone through them, I want to help you be prepared. I want you to be prepared. As a Madeiran, I want you to be prepared. You may never have seen a hurricane or heard of a hurricane, but anyway, a hurricane's coming, so you need to know that. So first things first, if you are the drinking kind, if you are prone to drink alcohol, it's coming on Monday, so you're already late from Louisiana standards to the game. So you need to already start, put a few back real quickly as soon as you can to be prepared for the hurricane. So if that's your style and that's who you are, then I would encourage you to, to start being prepared for the hurricane by, and drinking. And I know you're probably already behind by Louisiana standards, but you can catch up. So anyway, first things first is that. Let me give you some other tips on how to survive the hurricane. As the hurricane picks up speed, and you'll see this, what will happen is your dialect will begin changing, and you'll start saying things that you didn't know. You didn't understand the dialect that you'll be speaking. So all of a sudden, like when I first heard Hilary was coming, I said, cool, yeah, we're gonna have a hurricane over here. And you'll start using terminologies like this, that, these, and those. We're gonna get the boat in the water. We're gonna be ready for the hurricane. We got the proper amount of Tabasco on the stove. We got, and you'll begin, your dialect will change. You'll begin using occasional terms. You'll no longer refer to cities like New Orleans. You'll start New Orleans. You'll be talking about Metairie and Des Allemands and Houma and Bouty, all the places of South Louisiana, Lafayette, Breaux the places that you're gonna need to be by. And so one of the things that's gonna happen is as you begin talking and you're trying to say stuff out, it's gonna sound kind of weird at first, but then when everybody starts talking with that Cajun accent, then it'll become more normal and everybody be a little more happy about it. So be careful. Remember that as you continue to go on and you continue to talk, your accent's gonna change a little bit. You're gonna have a little bit more of that Cajun accent, but that's all right, Shan. We'll be okay. We'll get through this together. All right, a couple things. Now, as you're looking at your yard, you're looking at things in your yard, you want to start picking them up. If you got any lawn chairs out there, you got that barbecue pit, you got some random, some crazy things like that. You want to make sure things on the wall are on the wall, then they're going to come out because the wind might be picking up. So you want to make sure that you got everything done picked up. The other one is you want to make sure your windows are taped up. Use the duct tape. Do not use the painter's tape. The painter's tape won't get you nowhere. The duct tape, some good stuff. Put it on the windows, tape them up, keeps the wind from bouncing off. I'm gonna be doing this a little bit later. We got 3 days to get this done, so we're all right, we're good. But we wanna make sure that you got everything picked up in the yard. You're gonna make sure everything's nice. I mean, once again, when we got 91% chance, we're getting 2/10 of rain on Monday. That's a lot of rain, so you wanna make sure that you got all that picked up. All right, next thing up, you wanna make sure that all your valuable items are all put away. So like this gas pump, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some sandbags. I'm gonna put them around the bottom of there just to keep the water off of them. I mean, we're getting 2/10 of rain in the front yard and the backyard. We wanna make sure that the house stays dry, but we wanna make sure our valuables are set. Mother, little guy, my Saints, man, these are the most valuable items in my life. I wanna make sure that all these things are safe. We wanna make sure that we get through this together. You got no time for that, huh? Right. We got to get to work. We got no time for that. All right, a couple things real quick. Most people, you want to make sure that what you got whenever Hilary's on the way, that you got the stuff that you're going to need to try to eat. Okay, we're going to try to keep Food in our stomach, stay hydrated. So you want to make sure that you got some water. Once again, it's coming on Monday. So if you're the drinking kind, now I've never seen people drink wine before a hurricane, but if that's, that's your thing, then you need to start doing that because it's coming Monday. You're already behind. So catch up. And then with the champagne, if you're the champagne kind of guy, that's all on you. I don't, that's not me, that's you. But, I'm just saying it's coming Monday, so be prepared. All right, so a couple things. We're gonna check the cold box. I ordered 5 pounds of boudin that will be here on Saturday. So my boudin shipment's coming in Saturday. So I'll be covered with the boudin. Don't worry about me. I got enough boudin for myself. I got stopped today, got some crackers, got some of them white crackers. And so we're gonna be good. We got butter, we got boudin, we got white crackers we're gonna eat. If we go for a couple days, we might get tired of eating that boudin. I'm gonna make up some jambalaya. I do have, what you really need is you need to have some andouille sausage. Now this is Zatarain's andouille sausage. This is probably the worst andouille sausage that I've ever bought in California. But at the same time as Zatarain's, you gotta keep it real, if you will. But anyway, that's the andouille sausage that we got. You wanna be prepared for any eating emergency that you might encounter during the event, then we're set to go. So, okay, you've been eating on this. You got the andouille in there. You done major jambalaya. You've had a couple of days of jambalaya. Day 3 is at its best, but day 4 it starts going down. So now you're gonna try to figure out how you're gonna get through the next 5, 10, 15, 100 days, what you're gonna eat. And you're gonna make sure that your quality of life stays up. That's what you wanna try to do. You wanna try to make sure that your quality of life is good. So first things first, a lot of times with the rainies comes in, you're gonna get different animals that are gonna come up. So first things first, if crawfish doesn't pop up in your yard, you got the crawfish boil. You wanna make sure you got plenty of this crawfish boil ready to go. You got that crawfish boil, crawfish pop up in your yard, you got a meal. You're feeding the kids. Next one up, if all of a sudden, the water comes up real high and you got some redfish, you got the blackened redfish seasoning that you want to be ready for. Likewise, if the redfish come in and the salmon are chasing them, you got the Pulperdome salmon seasoning and you're good to go. Now, a couple things. Now, you got some family issues, you got some sodium content issues that people got to worry about. You want to try to make sure they got the salt-free Tony Chachere's. You got the salt-free Tony Chachere's. You're gonna make them feel at home. You're gonna make them feel relaxed. Likewise, you're gonna keep their blood pressure down and the heart from popping out the top of their head. Next thing up, you want to go through. You got this Oh My. This is pretty good. We actually just save it for company when they come over. Next one up, I got the Cajun two-step. This is some good stuff. I'm still learning the flavors of this, but it's some good stuff. But you want to make sure that you got plenty of the Cajun two-step. It's good stuff. Next thing up, you want to make sure that you got some real Louisiana Creole seasoning. This is good stuff too. This is important to have. This came with some crawfish that I ordered from Louisiana, but anyway, it's good stuff. It's not bad. And then of course, you want to make sure that you keep the real stuff on hand. You got the Tony Chachere's ready to go. Any of the food you make, if your neighbors bring over some food that's not that good, put a little Tony Chachere's on top, you're all right. Likewise, I got the Crystal ready to go. Anyway, one of the things, but a lot of people don't give enough credit to Tabasco. Let's be real about this. This will keep you alive. It'll keep you alert. It'll keep you refreshed. If you get a wound, you can put it on the wound. If you need to start your car, you got a bad scratch somewhere. It's got a multitude of hosts that you can do with this thing, that you can do a lot with Tabasco. So you want to make sure you got, a good sized bottle. This will get me through, this is like a weekly bottle for me usually, but anyway, we're going to be all right here with some Tabasco. All right, one of the things you want to make sure too, that you got plenty of batteries. One of the things, if you're going through a hurricane and you ain't got enough batteries with you. Now I got this little Harbor Freight light. It worked all right, but honestly, it works now, but when I need it, it's not going to work. I went and bought me this lantern. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that lantern. Got the light on the bottom. Oh, you got no light on the bottom. You got the light on the top. And that's it. That's all you need. You got a lantern, you got a light. Make sure you got plenty of batteries in the cabinet, and you're set. You got no worries. You got no frets. You got it made. If you can see, you can live. You know what I'm saying? Okay, a couple things that you need to know. One of the things I done brought you in the bathroom to show you. You need to make sure that you put water down in the tub. If you got a tub, fill it up with the water. You're gonna need that water. A, you may need a drink, but B, you're definitely gonna need it to flush the toilets. Don't flush the toilets on a 1, only flush the toilets on a 2. Remember that. Don't take a bath in there. That's kind of gross if you need to drink it. So you might want to go a couple days without a bath, and then you might want to just wait a little bit, but save the water for the flushing on the toilet, especially the number 2. So it's gonna get bad there real fast. Second thing is, if you need to get rescued, you're gonna call somebody. You're gonna say, hey, Mr. 911, I need you to come try to get me out of this house. Come rescue me. A couple things you're gonna wanna do. You wanna make sure that you got no shoes and no socks on, because you don't want them to get wet. Make sure you put those up high because you're gonna save those, put them around your neck, do something like that. The other one, you wanna be rescued quickly. If you wanna be rescued, you need to make sure that you got something on. The one thing you wanna have on is you wanna have some local gear. So you wanna make sure if you got like a Tulane or Southeastern Louisiana University jersey on, you're probably gonna get picked up third. If you're wearing some Saints gear. So one of the things that I'm going to try to do is I was going to wear the Saints gear. I'm going to wear the Willie Roaf, Hall of Famer right there. But the other one too is if you got some Archie Manning stuff, you're going to wear your Saints jersey on. That usually gets you rescued ahead of most people. So you want to make sure you got that. Get a Archie Manning jersey or Willie Roaf jersey. Drew Brees will get you picked up. Vilma will get you picked up. You know, those guys like that, Patrick Swilling, you can get picked up wearing their stuff. But you know, one of the things. Lastly, I'm dropping my shirt, but one of the things you want to make sure too is if you got that LSU shirt on, that will not only get you rescued by the boat, but they'll usually give you the captain of the boat if you got the best LSU shirt on. So you got an LSU shirt, they're gonna put you as the captain of the boat, and you're gonna be the rescuing other people like that. You go from being rescued to being a rescuer. So anyway, I just want to make sure that you got the right gear on to signify, hey, I'm safe, I'm cool, I'm with you, right? Got you make sure your house secure, you got the food supply, you got the water, you got everything you need, but things might go bad still and you might need to get rescued. Once again, you call it 911, all that stuff. But one of the things I done when I done bought one of them plastic P-rolls. So I got that plastic P-roll right here. I'm good to go. On Sunday at midnight, 11:59 Sunday, really. 11:59, we're going to activate the Cajun Navy. So we're going to have the first West Coast chapter of the Cajun Navy. We're going to be available to come out and come rescue you. So if you done got yourself in a bind, you're saying, hey, you know, Mr. Tim, I'm in a bad place. I need to be rescued. I'll get the truck. I'll load up the P-roll. We'll get as far as we can with you. We'll come pick you up. One of the things, we'll have the P-roll going. I can only rescue one person at a time, because I'm kind of a big man, and so it's kind of one of the things, we're only gonna fit one of us in the boat. You know, there's a lot of man for one boat, 2 of us. Now, if you're a big person, you're probably just gonna have to hang on to the side of the boat, kind of swim along with us. That's all right. I ain't gonna paddle with me right now. I mean, I got one, but 2/10 of an inch of rain. I got the spatula, the same spatula. So I'm gonna be having this one. I'll just make it over to you, bring you some supplies. Maybe we can sit down. You know, have a good time. But anyway, they're ready to go. We got the plastic P-roll, 11:59 p.m. Activate the Cajun Navy. If you need us at 11:58, you just call me. Say, hey, I just need you. But at 11:59, we Cajun Navy, we're ready to go. So you just be ready. Hang on, we're coming. Cool, it done got hot out there, yeah. All right, so what you're waiting on is Hillary's coming on Monday. Remember what you got to do. You already hadn't paused it and got yourself something to drink. Then you're going to be playing catch up because it's South Louisiana. I mean, you way behind already. It's the last 30 seconds of your life you got behind. So next thing up, make sure that you stay safe. Watch out for Hillary. Take care of your neighbors. Take care of yourself. Take care of your children. You'll be all right. We'll get through this together. Once again, I'll see you on the other side. I'll catch up with you Tuesday and we'll see how we did. Take care. Bye.